So I just made a quick cold brew, and I thought I would talk to you guys about my whole weight loss journey, because I really don't want anyone to ever feel alone, especially if you've been stuck in yo-yo dieting. And this is why I talk about slow weight loss. So I've always been obese my whole life. Even as a child, I was chubby. I've always been overweight. So let's go back to the first time I actually tried to start losing weight. And that is when I got a job at 24 Hour Fitness. It was a part-time job, but I thought, you know, this will help me while I'm in college. I want to lose the weight. Getting that job did not help me. It started me off on learning not good eating habits, to be afraid of rice, to switch it out for cauliflower rice, to not put salt on my chicken, to not use sauces because they have sodium and they're gonna swell you, that if you're not hurting at the end of the workout, that you haven't worked out hard enough. I just learned all of these horrible habits, and I was not lifting weights. I was doing 3 to 5 hours of cardio. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 to 5 hours of cardio a day, plus working part-time and going to school full-time, college. And I got down to my smallest size, and my family all said I looked wonderful, and oh my God, this is great. Like, we're so impressed by you and what you did. But little did they know I was so unhealthy and struggling so hard to keep the way I looked, because I didn't lose it in a sustainable way. So guess what? To keep it off, it wasn't sustainable. So I was just struggling. And at this point, I had graduated college and decided I was going to try to be a flight attendant. So I got in with Frontier Airlines, went there. At this point, I have now gained like 40 pounds. So I quit 24 Hour Fitness, and within the span of a couple of months, I gained it all back because I didn't do it in a sustainable way. So fast forward, we're at Frontier Airlines, and I barely fit into the jump seat. I can barely click the seatbelt. I remember I almost wanted to start crying. It was so embarrassing. I could barely click it, and I was like, okay, I need to try to lose weight. So again, I go back to my not good habits of eating cauliflower rice and chicken and cardio all the time. So I end up being let go from Frontier because I didn't pass one of the tests. So got let go, decided to go back where my sister lives and try to just kind of settle down there. Fast forward a couple of years, I've now lost a little bit of weight, met my husband. I'm feeling pretty good at this point. So met my husband, we got married, had 2 beautiful boys, and then with both of my pregnancies, the weight came back on. Because again, I didn't lose it in a sustainable way, so there was no hope of me keeping this weight off. So I gained about 119 pounds. And then I still can tell you the day when I decided enough was enough, when I went to put my newborn down in the crib and I pulled my back out. And my husband was at work. He was out of PT. He wasn't able to come home. I had no family to help me. And that whole day, I could not lift up my toddler. He was super upset, and he just kept asking me to lift him up. And I couldn't because I pulled my back out, and I just knew I was just so tired of, not the way I looked. I mean, that bothered me, but it was just like the physical stuff that was really bothering me. So that night I was scrolling and I saw Grow with Jo and her videos, and I thought, okay, I'm going to start doing these, and I'm going to do a calorie deficit. I'm going to put the Lose It app back on, but this time I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to try to lose weight super fast. We're going to do like a pound a week because I'm still nursing my newborn. We're going to do a pound a week. I am not going to put foods off limit this time. I'm just going to make sure they fit into my calorie deficit. So it was a lot of Wendy's salads to start off with because I had a newborn and a toddler. But slowly the weight started coming off. I remember crying to my husband because I was like, at this point, I have 100 pounds to lose. And he told me, it's okay. Like, I know you can do this. You can do this. It's okay. You know, sometimes weight loss is slow. And he just kept cheering me on. And a year and a half later, I lost over 100 pounds. And that is why I try to tell people slow and steady is your best bet. Because I took a good 6 months off of my weight loss just to kind of maintain. And because I had built up good habits, I basically maintained, except for like, I think I gained 5-ish pounds, but I was working out heavy and lifting weights heavy. So I feel like a lot of it was muscle that I gained because my clothes didn't feel tighter or anything after. And then I decided I want to lose the last 20 pounds that I have to lose, and that is where I'm at right now. I have about 18-ish pounds left to go. It's going slow. It's going really slow because we just had December and the holidays and everything. So it's going slow, but that's okay with me because I'm in it for the long haul now. So if you just feel like you're struggling, just know you are not alone.